What is up, guys? Scott from 4Low Photo, and today I'm going to be taking the hardtop off the Gladiator and just showing you some tips in case you've never done that and wanted to try it. One of the biggest issues when you have a hardtop is what to do with it when you take it off. I don't have a good solution. I just kind of take the top off the TJ, rest it on there, and put some bungee cords on it. I usually don't do it for more than a couple days. We got a Hoco parade coming up and the Jeep's in it, have the kids sitting on top, so yeah, I want to take that off, put that on there. But yeah, figuring out that is definitely an important issue of what you're going to do with the hardtop, take it off, because not only they're big and heavy, but they're also very delicate. I'm also going to take the doors off, so first thing I'm going to do is get those doors off of there. Okay, now that the doors are off, the first thing you want to do if you have freedom panels, you're going to have to take those off. I got a Best Top Sunrider, so I'm going to go ahead and get this guy off of here, but that would be your first step in taking off the hardtop is removing the front panels. Let's go. All right, so I just unbolted the Best Top, and I have another video on how to do all that, so I just went ahead and unbolt that. Now we're gonna get that off of there. One Best Top coming up. Sunrider, get you one of these if you have a hardtop. They're awesome. All right, so starting on top of the Jeep. Let's see, you got some bolts here. You got one there, got one over there, and then you've got some around the back here. So these are a T55. Of course, comes in your Jeep kit, but I'm just gonna be using this impact to make the job a little quicker. This is a lot easier with the doors on, but you can do them with it on anyways. But yeah, you want to go ahead and pull these straps, get these seat forwards, because you're going to need to access these bolts. I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6. So 6 bolts across the back, and then your top is ready to come off. Also helps to open that, make it a little easier, give you another place to grab. Now, if you have a hardtop from the factory, you do have wires just like your doors. So, okay, over here, you want to take this little red tab on top there, and you want to slide this guy forward. Once you have that all the way out, it has to click. Make sure you don't want to break any of these wires. Then you're able to press the black tab in the middle and unhook it. So now you have your hardtop disconnected from the Jeep, and she's ready to go. Now, I've only done this once before solo, and I don't really have a plan here, so let's see how this goes. Obviously, the Gladiator top's a lot smaller than a 4-door JK or JL. Those are a lot harder to temp by yourself. I have seen it done, so we don't have a game plan, but let's see how this goes. All right, that did not go that smooth, but we got it off. definitely went a lot smoother the first time, but it is on there. Let's hope I didn't break anything. It's definitely not for the faint of heart to do it by yourself, but yeah, it's now off and on there. I'll get a little something else on there, but at least that's securing it to the roll cage there. So yeah, let's go take a look at the Gladiator with everything stripped down. Going to grab my Carolina Metal Masters mirrors here, and reminded me that there's something pretty cool. Underneath the seat over here, there's this little box, and what this box has is storage for all your bolts, and all the hardtop bolts here are actually the same size and length, so you can just take these for storage so you don't lose them. You can put them back in there, but if you don't want to, you just go ahead and pop them in here. There's my door ones that'll, probably never go back. But yeah, this is a little cool tip if you didn't know about that the Jeep gives you this sweet little storage area here underneath the seat. There you go. So you should have 8 when you're all done, because you got the 2 up top and the rest around the back. Put that back on there, grab my mirrors. Also, fun fact, I don't know if you know this, but on the Gladiators, this is storage right here. You can kind of stick a laptop or something, but then on the top of this, there's a key. So if you have this back and you use your stock key, you can actually lock this and stop someone. It's not exactly Fort Knox, but it's still a lot better than having anyone been able to get access to that. So you can at least lock something if you do have the top and doors off like this. All right, so there you have it. I now successfully took the top off of the Gladiator myself, and hopefully I can give you guys some tips on how to do that and encourage you to do it yourself if you were like, man, I just don't know if I can do that. But yeah, definitely have a plan ahead of time, whether you're gonna put it on some towels, if you have something to hang it with in the garage, but having something ahead of time to do it with is, know what to do with it is always a good thing. But you can do it yourself. Just be careful, follow these steps, and yeah, enjoy some topless weather in your Gladiator. FYI, this is the Spider Web Shade Kini, the JT Kini. They do make one that goes the whole way, but I don't have the top off that often, so this one makes it easier to change if I do want to change it out. This was the Jeep Beach one. I'm probably about to put the solid blue on right now, but yeah, just in case anyone was wondering, the Spider Web Shade Jeep Kini, JT Kini, and then yeah, you go there. You got the behind the seat back grabber.